The airplane door opened, and instantly, the world outside felt like it belonged to another realm entirely. Before me stretched a landscape painted in endless shades of white and silver, a vast, shimmering expanse that seemed untouched by time. A blast of air, so cold it felt like a physical thing, rushed in to greet us, biting at any exposed skin and instantly turning breath to mist. This was Chukotka, the very edge of Russia, a place so far east it's closer to Alaska than to Moscow, a borderland where continents nearly touch. Stepping onto the tarmac in Anadyr, I felt as though I had landed on another planet, one ruled by ice, wind, and silence. The silence was profound, almost sacred, broken only by the crunch of my boots on the frozen ground and the distant howl of the Arctic wind. Buildings in Anadyr, painted in bright colors, pinks, blues, yellows, stand on stilts to protect the permafrost, giving the town a quirky, playful look that stands in stark contrast to the harshness of the environment. Looking out at the frozen estuary, where the river is locked in ice and the horizon blurs into white, I felt a profound isolation. Yet it was peaceful, not frightening. The silence here is a companion, not a threat. My first encounters with locals were filled with a quiet warmth that defied the cold. Their smiles, though reserved, carried a genuine sense of welcome. There was a resilience in their eyes, a strength born from generations of living in such a demanding place, where survival depends on both determination and community. Adjusting to the climate was humbling. Here, nature is in charge, and every step outside is a reminder of your own smallness in the face of the Arctic's power. You quickly learn to appreciate the essentials: media, cozy interior with heater and frost on windows, family gathering inside warm Chukotka home, a heated room where the warmth feels like a luxury, a hot cup of tea, its steam rising in the cold air, offering comfort and a moment of pause, and shared laughter while the wind howls outside, reminding you that human connection is the greatest warmth of all. Chukotka strips away the unnecessary, leaving you with the essentials of life, a powerful introduction to this remote land, where every day is a lesson in resilience, simplicity, and the quiet beauty of survival. Life in Chukotka moves to a rhythm dictated by the seasons and survival. For the Chukchi people, daily life is a testament to adaptation. The days revolve around finding food, staying warm, and supporting the community. Hunting and fishing are the cornerstones of existence, skills passed down with pride. Marine mammals and reindeer provide food, clothing, and transport, each meal a story of survival. Traditional Yaranga dwellings, made from reindeer hides, are marvels of design, perfected for Arctic life. Inside, a cozy, insulated chamber offers shelter from the cold. The long, dark polar nights are challenging, but the community thrives through self-sufficiency. There's pride in reading the weather, navigating the ice, and living in harmony with the land. Here, every day brings a tangible connection to the world and the people around you. One of the most moving things I witnessed during my time in Chukotka was the deep-rooted Chukchi tradition of sharing, a practice that shapes every aspect of their daily lives. In this remote and often unforgiving land, resources are seen as blessings meant to be shared with others, never hoarded or kept for oneself. When a hunter returns with a seal or walrus after days out on the ice, the bounty is not just for his family, but for the entire village to enjoy together. The meat is carefully divided and distributed, with special attention given to elders, children, and those who need it most, ensuring that no one is left hungry or forgotten. This spirit of generosity goes far beyond food. Tools are lent without hesitation, neighbors help each other repair sleds or homes, and children are raised by the loving hands of the entire community. People move freely in and out of each other's homes, always greeted with warmth, laughter, and a sense of belonging that is rare in many parts of the world. Hospitality here is not just a custom, but a sacred duty. As a visitor, I was always offered the very best of what they had, no matter how little there was to go around. To welcome a stranger is to honor the community itself, and to uphold a tradition that has ensured survival for generations in this harsh environment. This practice is rooted in both compassion and practicality. Pooling resources and supporting one another is the only way to endure the long, brutal winters and unpredictable storms. A successful hunt for one is a celebration for all, and when hardship strikes, the burden is carried together, never alone. This way of life creates a society bound by a powerful sense of interdependence, unity, and shared identity that is both inspiring and humbling. It's a lesson in cooperation, compassion, and community that the rest of the world could truly learn from. Chukchi customs are more than survival strategies. They're expressions of a worldview. Sharing reinforces the idea that everyone is part of a larger whole. This interconnectedness extends to nature. Animals are respected as fellow beings. Rituals and stories honor the spirits of animals and the balance of life. Family is broadly defined, with the entire community acting as an extended family. Children grow up surrounded by love and a sense of belonging, learning cooperation from a young age. This emotional security creates a different kind of wealth, a richness of relationships, and a deep sense of place. It's a social structure built on compassion, resulting in a resilient, enduring community spirit. The landscapes of Chukotka are breathtaking: vast tundra, endless snow, and dramatic coastlines. In summer, the land bursts into color with resilient flowers and mosses. Every hill and river has a name and a story, passed down through generations. Chukchi culture is alive, in throat-singing shamans, drums, and dances that reenact whale hunts. These traditions preserve history and connection to the land. Throat singing is extraordinary, mimicking the sounds of nature and expressing a deep bond with the environment. Crafts like bone carvings and decorated clothing tell stories of daily life and mythology. Clothing made from reindeer and seal skin is both practical and beautifully adorned. Every stitch and pattern has meaning, carrying culture and identity. This is not art for art's sake, but a vital part of life. Even in the harshest environment, there is a need to create beauty and meaning. Chukotka's culture is a testament to human creativity and resilience. My time in Chukotka changed me in ways I never expected. The vast, untouched wilderness and the endless white horizon made me feel both small and deeply connected to something greater. I arrived as a stranger, uncertain and curious, but was welcomed as a friend. The warmth of the people melted away any sense of isolation I felt. The experience stripped away my preconceptions and made me value community over individuality. I learned that true happiness is found not in solitude, but in the bonds we share with others. In Chukotka, contentment comes from relationships, knowledge of the land, and cultural resilience, not material wealth. The people here measure richness in stories, traditions, and the strength of their connections. It was a humbling lesson in what it means to live a rich life. I realized that humility and gratitude are at the heart of true fulfillment. The moments I treasure most are simple: sharing a meal, watching children play in the snow, listening to elders' stories by the fire. These memories linger with a quiet power. These small moments of connection resonated deeply, reminding me that joy is often found in the everyday acts of kindness and togetherness. Leaving was difficult. I felt a pang of sadness as the plane lifted off, carrying me away from a place that had become unexpectedly dear to my heart. But I returned with a new perspective, a gift of seeing the world in a simpler, more human way. The lessons I learned here continue to shape how I view life and relationships. Chukotka reminded me that we are all connected by the same fundamental needs, no matter where we come from or what language we speak: warmth, food, community, and love. These are the things that truly sustain us, far beyond material possessions. I was no longer a stranger. A piece of this land became part of me, woven into my memories and my sense of self. The lessons of Chukotka will stay with me always, a reminder that the simplest things in life are often the most profound. Chukotka taught me that the most remote places hold the most valuable truths about humanity. The Chukchi model of sharing and mutual support is a blueprint for a more compassionate future. Their example of living in balance with nature is more relevant than ever. By listening to ancient cultures, we gain insights for our own challenges. My journey to the edge of the world was a journey to the heart of what it means to be human. The warmth of the people was more powerful than the fiercest Arctic wind. Embracing other cultures enriches our lives and builds a kinder world. Thank you for joining me on this adventure.